So I'm out here testing these Auxbeam lights. It's still not completely dark, of course, but I think this is pretty good to show where the cutoff of these lights are. Now if you look at the high beam is much more, the low beam, as you can see, it scatters to the sides a little bit more. The high beam is much more focused in front. And I don't know if the video will show this. Again, this is kind of tricky because it really depends on the quality of the video camera. I like the temperature of the color and the clarity of the lights where it shines, but of course they're not safe for doing these types of roads at higher speeds at night, and that's why I'm actually heading down now. I'm going down the mountain because I've realized that if I stay here after dark, I won't be able to go down safely at my normal pace, which is not this one, of course. I can't talk and ride at the same time, so I'm trying to be very careful about this. So the high beams of these lights is what I imagined the low beams of these lights would be. High beams, you can see there's no shine on the sign with the low beams. See, the cat eyes light up with the high beams, of course, but they don't even register with the low beams. Then again, we're talking about $30 on Amazon, you know, when Cyclops is twice as much for each bulb. But I believe I should be able to get better value or a better performance out of these lights once I work on aiming them back home. See, look at everything that I'm missing with the low beams. You can clearly see there's a lot of reflectors going on, and the low beams, they don't even register on the low beams. So as you can see, the paint on the street is even difficult to see with the low beams. I can barely see it now, and I'm mostly aided by the remaining daylight. And in this shot, you can see the difference of color between a typical halogen bulb and these LED ones. LEDs, of course, being the icy cool. But here, if I didn't have this bike in front, it would be, and with my current light beam pattern, I would be struggling to know what's coming up ahead. But I guess the bottom line is I don't really feel safe using these lights right out of the box on this Tiger Explorer at night. I mean, they really don't do a good job of illuminating what's you know, 20 to 30 feet in front of the bike. So I'm going to take this alternative route to my house, and it takes me through a very dark street. I'm hoping, now that it's completely dark, we'll be able to see it, the light performance a little bit better. See? There's a big difference. Even in the turns, like right now, you see? So here's a little darker spot. So this is as far ahead as I can see. You see, here's a problem. Here's a great problem. But if I turn on the beams, I can see way better. Again, can't see the curve. Now the next curve appears. Same thing here. Look at this. Boom. It's downright dangerous. I actually need to put on the high beam to see where the hell I'm going. I hope that helped.